What's good? Y'all know who it is. Y'all know what it is. It's your boy Matthew Shack live here in Los Angeles. Chilling on a Tuesday, man. Good evening. Welcome to Matthew Shack Unfiltered. What's popping with all y'all out there, man? Go ahead and get it in. We've had the NFL combines and we've had some very good interviews specifically for the team that resides in Las Vegas, Nevada by the name of the Raiders. We got a treat today because we actually got to hear from GM John Spytek, and we also got to hear from head coach Pete Carroll. Okay. So I definitely wanted to talk about that and give you guys an idea of what was said and what I thought about it. First things first, salute to the Unfiltered Nation. Salute to the Unfiltered fam. Salute to the Mod Squad, man. Salute to the goons. All y'all, man. Salute to all you guys. Run the likes up. Keep the likes for 50% of the audience, man. Help your boy out. Let the algorithm know we here. And last but not least, tip your bartender, man. Booty Bang with the $5 dono, man. I'll definitely read that first and foremost. Let me just do my little monologue before. Today, man, a lot of information came along the pipe, man. We've been really getting a lot of Raider information, the Raider news the last couple of days. We all know that yesterday the Raiders re-signed Isaiah Powell. We were happy about that. We discussed the day before that the sixth free agent, important decisions that need to be made. And then, 24 hours later, we get the good news about Pau Mao. And then, another 24 hours after discussing that, we get more information on a bunch of things that we had questions about. So I definitely want to get into that, man. And we will definitely talk about it, man. First things first, I have to talk to my boy Booty Bang with the $5 dono. What's going on? Said, Yo, Shaq, what are your thoughts of the Eagles turning down Trump's invitation to the White House? Well, funny thing, Booty Bang, yesterday's news ain't today's news. Based on what I heard today, the Eagles are definitely have reconsidered if that's even what was being said. But Trump has not issued a invite to them as of yet. But let's not act like they didn't do it the first time when they won the last time they did it. They didn't go see him. But I think that they understand the repercussions. I think that this is more political than it was before. And I think that, it would be in their best interest to go. I mean, they should go because it's just going to cause a problem. Trump is not the type of cat that takes that kind of stuff lightly. He'll definitely stick it to the state of Pennsylvania or the city of Philadelphia, allegedly. Like that cat is not playing with you. You better off just going ahead, kissing the ring, and acting like you happy to be there. Food's gonna be good. It's a free trip. It ain't costing you nothing. You might as well go there and fake a smile if that's why you're there. So that's my answer to that, man. I'm hearing that they definitely would go. I just think it's the invitation has not been extended. I wouldn't be surprised if Trump didn't even invite him. Okay, that's the kind of cat he is. He's DTZ ain't the one to be playing with. You don't play with him. Okay, you play with something safe. All right. So definitely wanted to come in and talk to you guys about that. Run the likes up, man. Hit the like button. It ain't gonna bother you, man. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of things happened today, man. We'll start with Spytek first, and Spytek said a lot of things. His interview, I did watch his interview in its entirety this afternoon, and the guy says everything that he's supposed to say. I mean, I'm kind of jaded towards press conferences because saying something and actually getting that shit done is two different things. But I only can go by what the man said. All right, based on what he said, that's all I got. Got to wait to see what he does. But if Isaiah Powell is any indication of what his intentions are, then we might be able to coexist. Okay, so Spytek was just talking in general, and He said that he did mention Mad Max, and he said expected Max to be there for a long time. He expected Max to be with the Raiders for a long time, but he also said that there he didn't make no promises that's going to happen. Okay, so but he did say that that's his intention, and like I said, I'm OG, man. So a lot of you younger cats, you guys, it doesn't take a lot for you guys to put the belief hat on. You guys can jump from 0 to 100 real quick when it comes to something that you hearing that you like some shit. You're just all the way over there. Me, man, I'm gonna take my time. I'm gonna look around. I'm gonna check the terrain out. I'm gonna say, hey, man, what that window? Who's looking out that window? Why's that car slowing down? Like we OGs, bro. We walk, bro. We don't run across the street. We walk across the street, and when we walking, we looking back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Okay, so even though I liked what he said, I'm not an intention-based person. I'm an action-based person. Somebody's intent don't mean anything to Shaq. Intent don't mean anything. Oh, I didn't intend to, Steve Smith Sr. I didn't intend to sleep with your wife, homie, dog. But due to the fact that I just fell in it, I'm sorry. Like that wasn't my intent, dog. We were just talking, and next thing you know, we was in the broom closet. So intent don't mean shit to me. So he said they intend on taking care of Max. I mean, okay. I mean, that's great. It would be better if you said we're gonna take care of Max, but you said, hey, this is what we're trying to do over here. Okay, so that was cool with that. He did say that they weren't, opposed to making a big trade. Okay, I mean, where is that? Is that offense? Is that defense? Is that quarterback? Is that running back? Is that defensive player? I mean, what are we talking about? Okay, but like I said before, got to play some things close to the vest. I do understand, when it comes to that. But typically what he was saying, put your questions down. Typically what he was saying, I was cool with. I liked what he was saying. But like I said before, dog, hey, it's like anything, man. You know how many general managers have sat in front of me, man, in the past 5 years? 5. 4 or 5. I done seen a lot of GMs, bro. I mean, I had a GM last year. I had a GM the year before that. And I had a different GM the year before that. I mean, GMs, man, they do what they do. They GMing. Okay, running around getting their GM on. Don't mean shit. Okay, but like I said, I only can go by what the brother said. He said, yeah, we have a lot of things that we're definitely working on. He's definitely looking forward to signing these free agents, bro. He's definitely looking at trying to make sure that we retaining our players. And like I said before, Spytek is, I liked his interview a lot better than I did in his initial interview. But I did notice a couple of things that he needs to be very weary of. And if I worked for the Raiders and I was in that position to be actually able to tell him something, I would let him know you got to understand, bro. When you talked about when you was with Tampa Bay. I don't know if you guys caught it, but Shaq caught it. He says, yeah, we did play the Raiders. We? I mean, he slipped, like he's still saying we, bro, when he's mentioning, like he ain't a Raider, dog, yet. He ain't. Because he did say, yeah, he's saying we. Yeah, when I was with Tampa, blah, blah, blah. And then he goes, yeah, we did play the Raiders. Didn't sound good to me, bro. The we and mentioning the Raiders means you ain't a Raider. Like, I'm just letting you know, these are the type of things that the Shield tells me, like, you saw that, dog? Yeah, I saw a Shield. Like, he gonna have to fix his... And he kind of talks glowingly about his old teams a little bit too much. Like, in the press conference, he was talking about, oh, it was great times when I was with the Broncos and I didn't want to leave. He kind of doesn't need to really be bringing up. It's like being in a new relationship and you're bringing up your old broad. You're bringing up your exes. You're bringing up old, your old, jump offs and shit. Like in front of your new one. Like you gotta, He just ain't. Like somebody need to pull his coattail and let him know, dog. I mean, people like me, I know the shit like that. Like when he said, "Yeah, we played the Raiders," I'm like, "Wait a minute, dog. You a Raider, right?" No, you're not. See, that's why I always tell you guys, man, putting this shit on don't make you a Raider, bro. You got to get the proper security clearance with the shield to be a Raider, bro. You don't you come over all you want to. Yeah, you got a badge at your job, man, but there's certain rooms that you try to wand that shit, that door ain't opening up for you, bro, because you don't got the security clearance, man, to swipe your card on the Raider room, on the real Raider room. You can't swipe your lanyard and get in. But I just noticed that kind of shit, bro. I mean, like I said, dog, you don't understand, man. I listen to everything that comes out of anybody's mouth that has to do with this team. And when I heard that, I was kind of like, dude, you gotta start understanding you're not with them anymore, bro. Like, spend a lot of time talking about the other teams, bro, that we don't care about. Like, okay, all right, but like I said, you guys aren't me, okay? But I'm just letting you know how I felt about it. When I heard it, I was kind of like shaking my head, like, nah, dog, that ain't flying with me. Okay, and a lot of us people in the nation, we ain't trying to hear that, dog. If you over here and you getting a payroll check and you got a general manager title, bro, you don't get to say, yeah, we played the Raiders. Like what we are we talking about? Okay, you should have said, yeah, when I was with them, we played the Raiders. But you said we. Like he's just used to saying we, bro. He's used to that. You better get unused to that shit. Okay? And that was on camera, bro. That wasn't no talking to the beat reporter and shit. That was at the podium when he said that. And he kind of was smiling a little bit too much about when he was with the Broncos. Oh, yeah, we won a Super Bowl, and it was really hard for me to leave there. And I'm like, dude, you're talking about an op, bro. Like, we ain't trying to hear that. Like, I'm not. But let me move past that point. But I think you guys understand. I think you guys are picking up what I'm putting down, all right? So, besides that, Spytek said everything I thought he should say, man. He talked about Brady and how he's going to be instrumental with Brady. And, he definitely said the things that he needed to say. And, the draft and the importance of trying to shore up the quarterback position and, and all of that kind of stuff, man. And he did mention, some of our free agents need to be taken care of. So, I was cool with it. Overall, man, I give his I'll be fair, man, because a lot of y'all think I'm too hard on cats, man. But hey, like I said, man, you walking around with my shit on, everybody can be critiqued, bro. Especially a cat that's only been here less than a month. Like, nah, dog. I give it about a B. I give that interview that he did 20 minutes, bro. I listened to the whole thing, bro. Something that I don't normally do. I listened to the entire interview. I'm gonna get 20 minutes. Give it about a B, bro. A solid B. He said everything he needed to say. And I'm giving him the benefit of the doubt because of what he did yesterday, man. But that we shit, nah, dog. You don't we up on another team. I'm just telling you what it is. As far as Pete Carroll, man, put your questions down. We're going to go through it. As far as Pete Carroll is concerned, man, Pete is Pete, bro. I mean, he's not a guy that I'm unfamiliar with. This guy has been my coach with USC and won me national championships, man. I know Pete. That's my college coach, bro. My last national championship with SC came from Pete. My last two. It's been a long time, bro. Been like, 15 years or something like that. But shit, he gave me something that I needed at the time. But Pete is a very laid back individual, but he's very on point with what he's talking about. So there was a couple of things that kind of caught my ear about what he was saying. Number one, the training camp situation, based on what he's saying, is looking like the Raiders are going to try to go back to training camp up in Napa. And I never had an opportunity to go up to Napa, man, and go to a training camp, man. So that might be something that might go down. I like the fact they were in Costa Mesa last year, which is down Orange County, but it was so much of a problem because we were in Charger territory that you couldn't even get enough fans to come to the thing because the Chargers was hating on it, trying to block the market and all that. Because being in Vegas is too damn hot to have training camp in Vegas. You can't have them dudes outside in the desert like that, bro. So They're going back to Napa. That might be a trip I may have to make up to Napa, man. Just get myself back in the soil, back in the bay, and get excuse to go home, dog. So I mean, we can't have the Raiders at home, but having them back in Napa would be good. But it's not 100% approved yet. But if Pete's saying it, then it might work. Okay, that might be cool, man. So go up there, get some, the Napa wineries, man. Get some wine, have some wine and cheese, talk some shit, smoke some big ass cigars, be at the training camp, man. With the merch. Make sure y'all picking up the merch because the merch is still fly, already. Support the Unfiltered Nation like you support those lames, because y'all do support a lot of lames. Okay, just to let you know. So he said that. Then he said something that really made me smile. Pete Carroll, when he mentioned very, very much trying to get Malcolm Kuntz back. He's looking forward to keeping Malcolm Kuntz and re-signing Malcolm Kuntz. He said Malcolm by name, and I like that. That I like, bro. I like the fact he said it. Now, Kuntz is going to be, his number might be a $20 million number, bro. Like, it's possibly could be a big number. Now, if that happens and we sign Kuntz for 20, upwards of 20, you may need to forget about these other dudes, bro. You may have to forget about the Josh Sweats and then you pie in the sky dudes, man. What can we do to get Myles Garrett? What can we do to get Micah Parsons when you ain't paid max yet? Okay, so he said specifically Malcolm Kuntz's name, and I smiled, bro. I was like, there we go, Pete. Do what you're supposed to do. Then he mentioned Patrick Graham, on why he retained Patrick Graham. And he said because he said at the beginning he was interested in keeping some Raider people around because he wanted to know the personnel. He wanted to know people who knew the division, people who knew what we were up against. And he said Patrick Graham fit that bill perfectly. So he mentioned that. I was like, okay, that explains Patrick Graham to all the people who were wondering how he did it. Is because Pete knew from the beginning I better keep PG around. Okay, so he mentioned that. He was asked about Matthew Stafford by name, which I thought was stupid. And because he said, well, Matthew Stafford has a team. He's on a team. He goes, I'm pretty sure John talked to you guys about that, but we're not interested about talking somebody who's on a team. You're trying to get our guy caught up with tampering already, bro. You're trying to get our guy caught up with tampering. Pete's too media trained for that shit. He's like, hey, I'm only concerned about the guys. We trying to figure out what we got here and all of that. But what do you think about Matthew Stafford? He's like, man, Matthew Stafford's on the team. Like, don't be trying to get me fined up in here. Don't be trying to get us in trouble. Tampering with somebody else's player. I just thought that was kind of bush league for whoever asked that damn question. It was real stupid. He can't answer that shit. Even if he wanted Matthew Stafford, he can't say nothing. Okay, next thing you know, draft picks are being taken and all kinds of shit. You see how the media tries to set us up, dog. But so he mentioned that, man. He did mention about the quarterback being the toughest position in sports based on what Bill Walsh had said in the past. And, I told you guys before, I was blessed to have opportunity to talk to Coach Walsh football with him for like an hour. We talked Raider football, even though he was the coach of Stanford at the time I was talking to him about it. He knew a lot about Al Davis because that was his boy. So he mentioned that, and he mentioned that the quarterback situation is extremely important on what they're going to do about that, but he didn't go into specifics, but that it is what it is. And then what else did he mention? He did mention a running back position a little bit, but neither one of them mentioned Robert Spillane. They didn't mention Spillane. We know Spytek mentioned Mad Max. He didn't mention Max, but he didn't have to. But I didn't hear Robert Spillane's name being mentioned. Robert Spillane's name didn't get mentioned. Malcolm Kuntz's name got mentioned. Okay? I don't know about that. I don't know what's getting ready to happen. Okay? I just know Pau Mao gets signed. Malcolm Kuntz's name gets brought up. No Trayvon Merrick's name brought up. And no Robert Spillane's name brought up. I don't know what to make of it. Could just been an oversight, but it is what it is. Okay. So we'll find that out. All right. But as far as Pete's interview, I'll give it an A. I mean, it was solid. He hit the things that I thought was important. He said that that they're definitely going through the roster and going through, and they're at the combine, and he's looking at defensive players, and he's looking at what they need, and they're there to really get their scout on, bro. He said that they all rode over, in the car together, and understand Pete's a defensive coach, so he was with the whole defensive, the defensive team, and they were all riding over in the car, and they were all excited, and they felt, really excited about looking at these players, man. So don't be surprised if we draft some players that are diamonds in the rough or some people you never heard of because of their combine situation. Come on, son, get back over here.
Can I have cookies?
Okay, we'll see. I'll hook you up, man, in a little bit. All right, you're gonna have dinner first, then you can have some cookies. So that's what we got going on, you guys, man. Any questions that you guys might have, please put them down. But my thoughts on Spytek, I gave it a B. I didn't.
Let's get snack.
Okay. All right, we'll hook it up in a minute. And I give the homie Pete Carroll an A on that. So that's what we're working with, man. There'll be a lot more situation. Okay, I'll hook you up in a little bit, dog. I already told you. I heard you 4 times, man. I can hear you. You really loud. You get your loudness from me. So let me see what y'all talking about, man. Before my son come over here, man, and jumps me, man. He's gonna jump me for some snacks. All right. See what y'all talking about. Shady Business, man. There he is, live and direct. Okay, live and direct, man. You know I'm always raided up, man, from head to toe. Make sure y'all go pick up the merch. The merch is still fly to death, and be prepared for the new merch, bro. We got the new fiscal year hitting in next week, and we're gonna definitely have something for you, man. Carlos, what's going on? 1203 hauler, what's going on, bro? Out there on them highways and byways. Booty Bang, appreciate the $5 dono, man. That's how you take care of your bartender. Appreciate you, bro. Louis G in the house. Big B, what's going on, Big B? Let's get it. Let's get it, man. Everything is looking pretty good. We just need to continue to sign these players, bro. We need to sign these players. But neither one of them mentioned your boy Gardner Minshew. Nobody, they didn't mention AOC either. There wasn't no offensive talk. Brock Bowers' name was mentioned a little bit. His name was mentioned with Spytek's interview. They did bring up Bowers, and he did say, yeah, because the Georgia connection. Somebody was saying, hey, University of Georgia, and they were talking about the fact that Brock Bowers came over and he's one of the best players to come out of Georgia. So that was brought up, and of course he's going to give his kudos. But nobody else on that offense was discussed, bro. Brock Bowers was discussed, and that's it. That's how bad your offense is. Nobody else was talked about. I wonder why. Okay? Try to tell you guys, man, your boy Tom Telesco didn't do you no favors to give you nothing to discuss. That defensive side of the ball had the most conversation. That offense, in trouble. All right. Justin Saw was popping. Tony Brown. Yo, what's happening, my guy? I'm chilling. Justin Saw, man. Salute. Always to the Unfiltered Nation and fam. You already know. Okay. Salute to the Mod Squad. Let's get them likes up. Okay. Mike Hurd, what's going on, big dog? What's happening? Okay. Booty Bang. I appreciate that $5 dono. S Rate. Doesn't seem like they were giving any info up. Let's hope they move up and get Shador. However they get them. Well, man, it's chess, not checkers, bro. They're not going to come in and just give you a blow by blow because you're still in competition with other teams. But Spytek did say that they are open to making a big trade, and they're open to some moves being made. But to be expected. But the obvious things are the obvious things, So, I mean, like I said before, I give Spytek a B. I give PC of A minus, A to A minus, somewhere around there. Okay. All right, man. Justice Saw said, let's discuss some of what the main points. Yeah, a lot was said. Anything you guys want to be specific about, please ask me. I think that I've given you guys a pretty good overview about what was said. If you got any, particular point you want me to make, please, give me a question, and I'll be more than happy to answer it. Maurice Ross was good, Mr. Shaq. Salute. Up all the Pete Carroll press conference. He feels confident as we're about to make things happen. Yeah, man, Pete is he had a lot about competition. When he did talk about the quarterback position, he mentioned competition. That is the biggest thing with Pete Carroll. If there are any of you guys that aren't familiar with him, like I am, competition is his number thing, man. Everything is about competing, bro. You got to compete. Just because you're your best player doesn't mean you don't compete. Okay, Max is expected to win, but there's going to be competition, bro. They're going to be definitely trying to make things, be competitive, which it should be. All right. So a lot of competition, man. And anybody that steps in there, whether it be Shador, Cam Ward, Will Howard, it could be, Jackson Dart. Y'all gonna be competing out there. Ain't gonna be no, oh, here's the ball, man. You're the man. Nah, dog. Everybody's gonna be competing. All right. Miss Patrice, what's going on, Miss Patrice? How you feeling today? Okay. Chris Leonard, what up, Shaq, man? You see Spytek, he wants to bring back everyone on that defense, especially young players. We will see. I mean, yeah, wants and being able to get it done, two different things. I'm just bracing, bro. I'm just bracing. I'm bracing that I'm going to hear something I don't want to hear. Okay? And there's nothing I can do about it. All I can do is hope that we get it done. I just say it's kind of hard for us to retain everybody. It's really going to be hard, bro. That's why we should assign people when we could assign them. But like I said before, man, your general manager that you guys was over here caping for, Tom Telesco, man, he really did a number on you guys. But he didn't do a number on me. He didn't do a number on me because I told you that he was a piece of shit. I told you guys that. Okay? Now you know it. All right, what's going on? S. Ray. Trump gave the last team McDonald's food. Man, it's going to be a kick to the ring. Hey, man, I'm just telling you what the man wants to do. What now?
Almost cookie time.
Yeah, pretty soon. Almost cookie time, black man, but you're going to have to eat dinner first. Okay? I'm on the live, dog. You see me on here with the people? You want to come say hi to the people real quick? Come over here, man. Say hi to the people real quick, man, so you can see that I just ain't talking to the TV or screen by myself, dog. I'm gonna go for this. Say hi, man.
Hi.
Okay, now you see. Now go back over there and watch the iPad. See, he ain't playing with me today. Okay? All right. Cream, what's going on, man? What's good, my brother? Always repping the East Coast, Philly. I'm back loving the East, man. Creative reckoning's gonna come. Yeah, dog. Are you going to that game? Are you going to Eagles and the Raiders? Are you going to the Eagles and Raiders game when they come out there, bro? That may be a road trip I may have to make. Okay. All right. Go back over there and finish watching the iPad, sir. Okay. All right.
I want to see her here.
There you go. Do you see it? See, Auntie Bev's not on here. Okay. Yeah, she's not on here. So you say. So I'm asking you, are you going to be at the Eagles game? That's what I want to know. Okay. Go turn on something on that. Okay. Jims, what's good? What's happening? Says get these likes up. Reese Ross, man, OG here. But I'm confident. But I see the conference. But I do say the two different things. Also watching the replay Raiders and Ravens week 22, 24. Yeah, man. I mean, shit, man. Just imagine. I mean, we actually beat the Ravens this year. I mean, past season, as bad as we were. I mean, it just goes to show you, man. We can always get up for a game. All right, but the rest of that season was not popping. Just saw Pete Carroll went to Raiders back in Napa this season for training camp. I like what he's doing with the team as a leader so far. Yeah, just have to, like I said, it's not official, man, but he wouldn't be talking about it if it wasn't being discussed. It brings back the Raider mystique. That's where Al had us. That's where Al had him at. Al always had him up in Napa, dog. That's where we had our training camps at. So, it's kind of bringing back some original Raider shit. Getting some of that Bay love back, and I'm with it. I'm with it, bro. That might be something that I might be willing to do. I might be willing to go home for that because I never got a chance to go to training camp in Oakland. Matter of fact, up in the Bay, I never had a chance to go to any training camps. So that might be something that might be a real good excuse to make that pop. Okay. All right. Jim says actions speak louder than words for sure. Like I said, man, I mean, this gets to a point, man, where you can't believe people no more, dog. Like, I need to see some receipts, dog. And I see a receipt. I ain't saying you're lying, bro, but I'll believe it a lot better if you got a receipt. Okay? That Isaiah Powell, that was a receipt. That's a receipt, bro. That was a receipt yesterday. That was a whole contract and a receipt. I'm like, oh, that's what I need, bruh. That's what I need. I've been lied to, bamboozled, led astray, ran amok. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Too many people around here, man, throwing around caps, bro, capping and just throwing them around. I don't got time for it. Show me a receipt. Okay, a signed receipt. Then we could talk. All right, Chris Leonard, what's up? See, Rogers said that he would go to the Rams and take his son Devontae Adams with him. Who's your daddy? That's a damn shame, dog. For what Chris Leonard is talking about, there's word that Aaron Rodgers wants to come here to L.A., play for the Rams, and bring Devontae Adams with him. And I'm like this. Why would Devontae Adams allow another man to drag him around, man, like he's Robin, bro? Like, dude, like, that's sad to me, man. I'm going to bring him. If you sign me, I'll bring him too. Like, what the hell's going on? Am I your date? I mean, this shit is getting strange. It's getting strange, bruh. I hope that ain't true, bro. I hope that's somebody typing up some bullshit. I'm hoping that Aaron Rodgers didn't say, yeah, you sign me, I'll bring Devontae too. Like, huh? What, am I a +1? Like, man, I hope that ain't it, bro. I really don't, man. But shit, who's to say, man, nowadays? Egalitarian, what's going on? Okay. Maurice Ross said, Pete Carroll said it's not going to be overnight, but we have a lot of work to do. And he said we need to start now. I mean, he knows the problem that our team has. We sat around for 2 or 3 years and didn't do shit. Okay? And that's the problem, man. We got so many things we got to do. It's just getting it in compliance before the season starts. That's not getting chemistry and getting everything together. That's just like, damn, are we going to be able to get our guys back on the field? We don't even have our dudes on the field, man. We got 6 or 7 free agent guys on defense. Because your boy Tom Telesco sat there, didn't do shit while you guys were blaming Antonio Pierce. I'm like, as stupid as you guys were, bro, I was trying to tell you, why aren't you guys keeping that same energy for the GM? But y'all know, y'all didn't see none of that shit. And now you see it. Now you see it now, bro. He's gone with a big ass check. And now Spytek, Brady, and Carroll have to try to round the team back up, trying to sign them again. All of these dudes was running around free, bro. All of them. And Max didn't get paid. Like I said, man, this is why this channel is highly important, bro. Okay? Even if you don't sub me, you better watch me. You better watch me, bro. Because nobody gets it right before it happens. Everybody's an expert after the fact. Okay, everybody could tell you how the day went when the sun goes down, but when the sun is rising up, there's one channel that's telling you what the day's gonna be, and that's us over here. Told you guys, man. As much as you guys were telling me, come on, Shaq, take it easy. Why should I take it easy when I know, a season, the season's over. Now we're over here scrambling. Now you get it. Now you understand. Okay, so I mean, it is what it is, dog. Bill Holloway, what's going on, Beezy? What's going on, Beezy? You know what I'm saying? All right. Hope everything's cool up there, man. Watch yourself up there. Okay. Tell grandnephew I said what's up. All right. Edgar Terry said John Spytek said he's spying on the Raiders. I mean, is it spying if you hire him? A spy is somebody who you don't know spying. You don't hire a spy, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, you know your girl's best friend is hating on you, but you still paying for her dinner when y'all go eat? Are you still paying for your girl's best friend when y'all go to the club when you know she's hating on you the whole time? Man, come on. I'm not paying for shit. Oh, Elizabeth is gonna ride with us. Shit, Elizabeth ain't riding with me. Now you guys could ride in there. Elizabeth don't get in my car. Y'all see, y'all ain't like Shaq. Shaq like, nah. Okay? When you know someone's hating on you and you have them around, that's what you want. Okay? Simple as that. William Stevens is the best GM we had in the last few years. Reggie McKenzie. I love Reggie, man, but I don't know what happened between him and Mark. Something happened. Okay? All right. Jim's Said, like you said before, the shield sniffs out them imposters. Hey, man, I don't have to never worry about anything. All I got to do is let the shield do his work. Okay? Tell me who's a Raider who shouldn't be a Raider who hasn't been exposed. If they're still a Raider, they've been exposed. Somebody who deserves to not be on the team, who we all know, and he's on the team. But you know it though. Gardner Minshew's on the team. You knew he got exposed though, didn't he? Everybody gets exposed by this right here, bro. I don't never have to worry about it. All I got to do is let y'all find out late. Y'all find out late. Y'all the ones that's on the late bus. Okay? We been told you what it was. All right? I don't got to worry about it. Anybody that's not supposed to be over here will be exposed. Okay? Reese Ross talking about Chris Jasper. Yeah, man. That was crazy. Yeah, Chris Jasper. You had Roberta Flack, man. Man, a lot of my childhoods, man, passing away, man. Okay, and Jerry Butler, yeah, man, the Iceman. Facts. Okay. Miss Patrice said the GM's not a Raider for sure. I mean, you can't keep saying we and then say the Raiders. Like, oh yeah, we played the Raiders this year. That's what he said, bro. Go back and listen to it. Like y'all, you know, you got your ears got to perk up when you hear certain shit. I've been a Raider so long, bro. I've been a Raider the majority of my life. Majority of my life, bro. I've been with this team. I just know when somebody's not with us yet. Maybe he ain't with us yet. Maybe he's still trying to figure it out, bro. But whatever comes out of your mouth is in your heart. The first thing that comes out of your mouth, you meant that shit. I was never one of those kind of people, Patrice, where somebody says something greasy to me and then I'll say, ah, man, you know, I'm just playing, dog. No, you ain't. No, you ain't. The first thing come out of your mouth is that, then you're like, oh man, I'm just playing with you. Nah, nigga, you meant that, nigga. You meant it. And trust me, I'm going to definitely mark it on the blackboard inside my head. So when I get a chance to let you have it, however that is, I'm going to let you, it's going to be off with your head. I'm going to lop your head off, bro, at the right time. You don't get to joke and play with me and say nothing greasy and then try to act like it was a joke. Now, you meant that. That was the first thing came out of your mouth. It wasn't, yo, Shaq, what's up, dog? Hey, man, good seeing you, man. Blah, blah. First thing out of your mouth, blah. First thing out your mouth is that, nigga? I got you. So that's the point. Spytek still ain't getting it in his head. You're not with Tampa Bay anymore. When he said, he's talking about Tampa. And he's talking about, first he talked about the Broncos, and he's talking about how great that job was, and he was there 9 years, and he loved it, and we won a Super Bowl, and you know, he's still in love with that. Okay? Or I don't give a damn what you're talking about. Bonnie's still in love with her ex. Yeah, you're clapping. Yeah, you laid up with her. Yeah, she's frying your chicken and all of that shit. Yeah, she bought you a pair of Jordans. But at the end of the day, she's still in love with her ex-boyfriend. Okay? He's still feeling that. Oh, it took everything I had to leave that to go to Tampa. Said, man, and then he said Tampa this, Tampa that, and then he said, yeah, and we played the Raiders last season. Come on, dog. Nah. That's called a red flag. Okay? You better understand, man, that some of us is paying attention, Spytek. That shit right there didn't get past me. Okay? Understand that? All right. Justice South says, I would agree with you saying on we when he wasn't with us before. Like I said, bro, we means we. Why are we acting like we don't know what we mean? All of a sudden, since Spytek is a Raider now we don't, the English language isn't relevant anymore. What does we mean, bro? We means collectively, me and us right here. And then he said the Raiders. That means them over there. That's what he said, bro. Go back and watch the shit again. Okay? I'm like, I just checked that shit. Check. That didn't go over well with me. But y'all will overlook it because that's how you guys roll. That's how you guys get to sleep at night. I'm a 3-ringer. I don't have to kiss nobody's ass. I don't have to kiss no coach's ass, no owner's ass, no co-owner's ass, no GM's ass, no quarterback's ass. I don't got to kiss nobody's ass. I got 3 Lombardis, bro. I'm good. Y'all don't have to give me shit. I'm still a champion 3 times. So for me, hey, you got to be on point. Guys, it's that simple. I don't care how great of a drug dealer you are. You don't slang in front of the police station. Okay, I'm just saying. I don't care how good you are. You don't slang in front of, you don't start moving bricks in front of the police station. Okay? I'm definitely Raider police. Trust and believe. Okay? I'm not playing, dog. I didn't like that. All right? That's the main thing I'm banking on him to do to resign the Condor. I want to believe in him, but then he will not like his ass no more. Hey, dog, like I said, man, it ain't on me. It's on y'all. This is who y'all wanted. I didn't want Spytek to be my general manager. I wanted Champ Kelly to be my general manager. I didn't want Tom Telesco to be my general manager. I wanted Champ Kelly to be my general manager. Okay? I didn't get what I wanted. That man was passed over 3 separate times, bro. I didn't want Dave Ziegler to be my general manager. I wanted Champ Kelly to be my general manager. So guess what? Anything that Spytek does that isn't up to Raider standards is on all y'all. It ain't on Shaq. It's on you, all y'all, and it's on Brady. It ain't on me, dog. I'm just sitting back seeing what he does. My general manager got passed over 3 times and got told, we don't see you as a GM, champ. You should go somewhere else, and hopefully you'll live your dream somewhere else. So Spytek ain't my boy. He's y'all boy, and he's Tom Brady's boy. Until he does enough for him to be my boy, I'll let you know when that happens. It ain't because he signed Isaiah Powell. That ain't enough. That's great. That's cool. But you got so, the pile is so damn high, you did this. Oh, man. Oh, Spytek is running it. Spytek is handling business. Dog, that's one thing at the top of the pile, man. You got all this shit. You know what would have been impressive? You would have went through the middle of the deck and found Max Crosby and pulled that shit out first and did it. Then I would have been like, you got my attention. Nah, he took the easiest shit off the top. He going just like this. Oh, Isaiah Powell. Okay. Who's next? Me? Shit. Champ Kelly would have went like Max. Let's just cut the bullshit. Mark, cut the check. Get this man his money. But like I said, y'all ain't me. I'm me. Y'all you. Jensen's got to take care of Max for sure. Okay, I've heard it before. All right. Miss Patrice says, I like that Napa. Yeah, that might be the nice move up there. That might be it. Okay. We're gonna see. All right. Chris Leonard said Kuntz ain't worth $20 million, not coming off an injury. Kuntz is whatever they're willing to pay him. Kuntz is whatever they're willing to pay him, dog. I mean, that's my philosophy. I mean, we could talk about who's worth this and who's worth that. But a man and a woman is worth whoever's willing to pay. Whatever they're willing to pay, that's what they worth. And if Pete Carroll says we need to re-sign Kuntz and his number's 20, it's 20 M's. He's worth 20 M's, dog. I'm just saying. Okay? Be honest with you. All right. Buster Sauce, I want to jump on the Pete Carroll train. All right. Larry Ramirez with the 1999 dono. That's what you do. What's going on, LR2? We in here parlaying, dog. We in here kicking it, chilling. Okay. Being 3-ringers, bro. Making sure these youngins in here know what it is, that how they supposed to be thinking. You got to pay attention to everything that comes out of the administration's mouth. Anything that's administrator, you Mark Davis, you Tom Brady, you John Spytek, you Patrick Graham, you Pete Carroll, any of them, you Sandra Douglas Morgan, any of y'all, dog, anything that come out of y'all mouth, man, I'm listening. Okay? Gotta watch it. Because some of us out here are definitely chicken hawks out here, bro. We swooping down and we grabbing your chickens and taking them back to the nest. Okay? We're not playing. Don't play with the Raiders with me, bro. Okay? Get honest. Chris Leonard says, I just seen that the Titans are taking calls on number one pick and the Raiders were a team that called. True, but love me some Cam Ward in Vegas. Like I said, man, it's all speculation, man. I mean, making a phone call is more than what Tom Telesco did. I mean, at least we're making a phone call. At least we're finding out. I mean, is the draft here? We didn't hear about shit till after the draft. We're hearing that we made a phone call regarding, inquiry. That's doing your job as a GM. Picking up the phone, making a phone call, bro. Hey, what's going on? It's John Spytek. What's going on with you guys, man? What y'all want to do with this first pick? Well, we're just trying to, feel it out right now. Well, you know what, man? You got my number. Here's my email address. Anything you might want to have any type of questions, man. We're just trying to get an idea what you might want to be thinking of. Well, how serious are you? Well, we can't say at this point, but we definitely just wanted to reach out to you and tell you, that we do have some interest. Okay, well, thank you, Mr. Spytek. Appreciate you, bro. Congratulations on the new position with the general manager of the Raiders. Appreciate you. You're going to be hearing from me. All right, big dog. Click. How hard is that? Y'all gave so many passes to TT, man. It was ridiculous. I mean, you guys were swinging on that man's nuts like he was George of the Jungle. I mean, I couldn't believe as much as y'all was doing all of that, dog. Like, that man didn't do none of that. He sat at 13 and drafted the best player on the board. Everybody in the NFL would have picked Brock Bowers at 13. That wasn't hard. Okay? Straight up, man. I'm still mad behind that shit. Bernardo Tanner, LA, what's going on? Pastor Rashad says Spillane's not that good, man. Okay, well, you keep saying the same thing. Who do you got? Who do you got that's better than him? See, it's one thing to talk about he's not that good, and it's another thing when you don't have nobody that's as good. Your team, the Raiders, they're the crown prince of not being too good. You barely have anything that's average. You barely have anything that's above average. And you only have two things that are absolutely elite. You got a whole 53-man roster, okay? You got an entire practice squad. You only have two elite players on your entire team. You have barely some players that are above average. A minuscule amount of players that are just average, and the majority of them are below average. Spillane is the best shit you got on defense that's not named 98. So when you keep telling me he's not that good, who do you got that's better? Who are you gonna get that's better? Who are you gonna go out to make that to improve your linebacker, your middle linebacker position? You don't have a name. You don't have nobody on your roster. You don't have nobody in free agency. You don't even have anybody in college that's better than Spillane at this point. That's why I don't understand why y'all be trying to shit on players that are out here actually doing what's best for us. They're the best you got. It's that simple. You can look over at your girl all day and say, she ain't all of that. But who you got coming over? When you tell her to get out, who you got coming by? You don't got nobody coming by. You better go ahead and hug up on that. You better try to make the room a lot darker. Like, damn, can I close the blinds? Like, do the blinds have blinds up in here? Okay. Maybe you need to break the damn light bulb in that piece so you can't see her. Okay. And then use your imagination about the girl you think you deserve to be with. So when I hear all of that, bro, he ain't that good. He's the best you got, and it's your fault. It's your fault that you don't got nobody if you think he's not that good. It's your fault. Okay? You're the one that's getting rid of people. You're the one that ain't resigning nobody. Okay? That's what it is. So, man, I'm not listening to none of that bullshit, man. He ain't that good. Who you got that's better? You don't got nobody. Let's not play that game. Every time you guys play the he's not that good game, it comes back to bite you in the ass. Ask Josh Jacobs and Zamir White. Remember Remember how you guys were so gung-ho that we didn't need Josh Jacobs because Zamir White is bigger, faster, stronger, and all of that? And I said he's not better. And you found out when he was getting 1 or 2 yards every time he touched the fucking football. Every time that cat touched the football, it was either no yards, 1 yard. No yards, 2 yards. Breaks for 20, fumbles. So every time y'all say they ain't that good, they wind up being better than you think. Guys, I just wanted to say that shit. Okay. Tired of y'all. Yeah, I'm getting ready for the Mavs game. It comes on at 7, bro. I'm ready. All right. Miss Patrice with the $4.99 donor. I like Pete. He said he's going to go in aggressive with the draft. Pete, that's Pete. One thing about Pete Carroll, man, he's not somebody that's gonna blow smoke up your behind. He gonna tell you the truth. He going hard. That's what he did. This is a man that had to recruit players for a living. This is a man who had to convince the top prep high school players to come over and play for his team in college, bro. He had to recruit a Reggie Bush. He had to recruit Lindale White. He had to recruit, Matt Leinart. He had to do that. This dude had to go and sit in people's living rooms and shit and convince them not to go to Alabama, convince them not to go to Miami, convince them not to go to Michigan, convince them not to go to Ohio State, convince them not to go to Oklahoma. Pete Carroll gets to sit there and pick. Pete Carroll doesn't have to go and talk to nobody. He just gets to sit and pick. Look at the pick and figure out who he's going to get. He ain't playing. This shit is easy work for Pete. He ain't firing up the jet and flying all the way to Nebraska to somebody's house. Somebody's house smells like pigs and shit because they live on a farm. He's smelling pig shit. Sitting up there, talking about, Coach Carroll, would you like some coffee? And the damn coffee mug is dirty as shit. And he got to act like he's drinking it. He don't got to do none of that. All he has to do is, what's our pick? 6. John, call and see if we can move up and shit. You think Pete Carroll wouldn't have moved up and got Penix? You think Pete Carroll would have did that shit that Tom Telesco did last year? Not draft a quarterback at all? You think that Pete Carroll would have got Gardner Minshew as your starter? Do you think that Pete Carroll would have did what Josh and Dave did and bring in Jimmy G? No. Because he's a Super Bowl winning coach and an NCAA 2-time champion, one of the only 4 men in the history of the football world to win 2 things, win Super Bowl and win a national championship. That simple. Okay, so yeah, he's definitely gonna be aggressive. All right. Yeah, my son is right here. Chilling. Okay, yeah, the likes are low, but it's okay. We ain't tripping. We ain't begging for likes. We don't do that. Okay. Raider Nation for life out there and NE. What's going on, Daniel? Chris said, Shaq, I know I live in PA 2 hours away from Philadelphia. You can't make that trip. A little trip and make it down, bro. I might do it. I got family in Philly, man. I didn't go to our family reunion, and I should have went. Okay? I should have went. Okay? All right? Yeah. Okay. All right, man. I'm going to have to feed him pretty soon, man. He keeps coming over here. What's wrong with the iPad? Is it off? It went off?
Yes.
Okay, give me the oh shit. Okay, I'm gonna have to cut the TV on in a second. Give me a second, son. All right. Lakers and Mavs is going down. I can't wait. Okay, Justice I love this nostalgia of training camp. Me too. It's gonna be good. Justice we need to some action. We've done that. Just worried about Max. Just hope he doesn't want to leave. Well, man, I mean, you can't worry about that, dude. Like, if Max wants to leave, he wants to leave, man. But I don't think he does. I think the man has been very adamant in saying that he doesn't want to leave. Hold on, son. Give me this. Give me that. Give me that right there. Thank you. Oh man, hold on, y'all, man. My son's knocking over my plug. Yeah, man, I got some chicken and rice for you, Black man. It's gonna be really good. All right. I'm gonna hook you up. All right. Ted's a whole clown if he lets that happen. I mean, walking around like that man's his dog or something, man. Yeah, man.
What about cookies?
Cookies. That ain't dinner, but I'll hook you up after.
What?
Okay. Yeah, man, they acting like that's his dog or something. Like, oh yeah, yeah, you know, me and the lab is gonna come over, man. We gonna come over, man. I'm gonna walk my dog over to your house. Come on, man. Talking about me and Tay is going to come over if you guys want to do business with me. I'll bring them along. Like, man, it's crazy as hell, dog. Okay, what's going on, Kareem? Definitely going to be in the building. Schedule should be out right after draft. Yeah, these Birds fans are having them themselves, and they should be. I mean, damn, man, they did something that we couldn't do. I mean, you got to give the Birds credit, man. They totally humiliated the shit out of Kansas City. That Kansas City got humiliated, embarrassed. They got mollywopped. They got curb stomped. They didn't score a point, bro. Best offense in football did not score a point in 30 minutes of the game. Got their asses shellacked. Did what nobody in the AFC could do. We couldn't do it. So, yeah, they deserve that shit. They definitely deserve. Definitely need to deserve with their chests out, bro. Because that shit was beautiful. The halftime show was beautiful. I don't care what nobody says. I enjoyed it. And the game was even better than that. Okay, straight up. All right. Okay, you already know. All right, Doc on the block. That's what. Yeah, Chris Leonard. Love your chats, man. That's why I'm here, bro. Make sure y'all check out the ones from yesterday and the day before. Those were also very good. And Kareem, nothing would please me more than the nation coming to the link. Yeah, man. So get out of South Philly. I know. That's why I'm like, hey, I don't know. I had to go with Fam Bam or something. Okay. I mean, I've never been to Philly, but I know that Geno's is on the north side, but it's South Philly. I don't know, man. I don't know if South Philly's worse than West Philly, but I can't call it.
Philly.
Yeah.
West Philly.
All right, big dog. All right, just stay right like this, bro. You gonna stay like this?
Yeah.
Okay, stay like this. Okay, nose, man. Yeah. You put in your face, man. You got food all on your face, bro. Can't be on camera with your food all over on your face like that. Daddy had to fix that. Okay. All right. Hey, Black Sheep, what's going on, big dog? Okay. All right. Yeah, I had to take care of that. I had to take care of this boy. This boy got food out, food all on his face, all over his face. Okay. Tony Brown, I said I got the Raiders playing on the Ravens on the NFL Network right now. Yeah. Yeah, man. I should get this all cleaned up, man. You good? Okay.
Yes.
All right. He's sitting here because this is him trying to tell me to get off of here. Okay. Yeah, Black Sheep, red flag. Okay. Think it's a mini red flag. It's still a red flag. You guys can make it big or small, however you want to do it. Kareem said, it's facts, bro. If he gets his lingo together, we got to remember it's his first gig. Facts. Patrice said, you hear Pete mention he's got Tom Brady on speed dial. So he can come anytime. Said Tom's actively helping him. That's good. I mean, shit, Tom put $200 million in. He definitely needs to be available. Is there a price for tickets? Nothing yet. Said I had a lot of closed practices. Oh, they did? What's up, Bill? They did? Well, shit, man. That was the old regime. Maybe they won't do that this year. We'll see. Okay. I don't know, man. Nothing's official. Okay. Jason Marshall said Raiders and Seahawks had joint practices. Yeah, man. I mean, it's close enough to the Bay, but far enough from the Bay. I mean, I'm gonna tell you, man, ain't them gangsters and all them hoods ain't going all the way up to Napa, dog. That's a long ass drive to be up there on them roads up there, dog. They like, hey, if they up there, dog, they up there to go wine tasting or some shit. They ain't up there to try to turn up. Hey, Napa ain't no turn up place like that, bro. It's very, very quiet. Okay. David said, I want my Raiders to be relevant again. Said, man, they should have gave Champ the job. Yeah, they should have. Spillane is above average. What you mean? Like I said, man, I'm just telling you what these guys are telling me, that he's not that good. I'm telling you, this is the kind of things I'm hearing. Like y'all act like y'all deserve to have somebody that's better than him. Y'all don't deserve to have anything. Okay. What was his name, man, that we had before Chris Leonard? The other guy that we had, number 52, man, he had it after, and he went to the Chargers. What's his name? Linebacker that we had that we didn't re-sign. What's his name? Matthew. See, this is why I don't want you over here, dog, because you're knocking everything over, bro. What's it called? What was his name, dog? Number 52, man. I can't think of his name, man. He was a good linebacker. You didn't want to keep him. You didn't want to keep him either. Mark says, we the best linebacker we've had since Kirk Morrison. Kirk Morrison was a monster, bro. Hope they keep him and Merrick. Yeah, Al Jordan, chemistry is the key. Spillane is the old school Raiders. But like I said, man, a lot of people don't appreciate. They think that everybody has to be, you know, an all pro on your team, dog. Like, nah, man. A lot of these dudes, glue guys, bro. These glue guys do a lot of stuff that you need to get done. Josh Sweat, you acting sleepy? You want to go to bed for real?
No.
I didn't think so.
I did.
Okay, you acting like you over here snoring.
I'm hungry.
Okay, all right, get up. Go sit at the table. I'm gonna get you some food.
I want. Cookie.
Okay, I'm gonna hook you up. All right, let me get over here, dog. 4-year-olds don't care, bro. 4-year-olds don't care about no lie. They don't care about none of that. All right, black man. Here, have a seat. Sit down, dog. Here. Sit down. I'm about to hook you up. All right, man. Live didn't go like I thought it was gonna go. I gotta actually get some things done. What did you say you wanted, bro? Be telling your mama I'm giving you cookies and stuff, dog. Be snitching on me, dog. All right. Okay. In the kitchen now, man. I'm gonna put this right here for now. I ain't gonna be on long, y'all. I'm a dad. I gotta do dad shit.
I want math, you said.
Oh, look at that. He's gone. No, he's not. Go over there and go sit down and eat your cookies. All right, don't be telling your mom I gave you cookies, bro. Okay. All right, let me get this done, dog. Get done with you guys, and I gotta make dinner. Okay. Yeah, I would like Spillane to keep him, man. Zach Bain's a free agent, but he's gonna want a major bag. Like these guys, man. Like a lot of these guys, you guys say, oh, he's not that good. I mean, come on, bro. Do you got money to get somebody that's good? You don't got no money, bro. We don't got no cap space for all of that shit. We gotta pay the people we got, man. Spillane is gonna do his job, bro. He led the team in tackles. This is how I know people just say stuff. He led the team in tackles. He had 158 tackles. 158, man. The second person with the most tackles was Merrick had 104. Who tackled most of the guys out there? Who tackled more people on your defense than anybody? The guy who you say is not that good. In the past 3 years, he's had 306 tackles. No, past 2 years, he's had 300 plus tackles, and that's fourth most in the league. But he's not that good. So, I mean, I don't get it. I don't understand. Okay? Doesn't make sense to me. All right. Miss Patrice said, lion-ass T-Tom. Yep. Jeff Williams. Not a sexy pick, but we need offensive lineman. I mean, we need everything. Jason Marshall. Majority of our money needs to go towards tight-knit, signing our own team. Yeah, I agree. Okay, PC will move back in the draft if his players isn't there. Yusuf, what's going on? Yeah, man, my son in here, man, doing what he does. Okay, Perryman, that's his name. Denzel Perryman. You had a linebacker. Didn't pay him. You're lucky to have Spillane. You're lucky that somebody wanted to come over here and be your linebacker. Yeah, Denzel Perryman, bro. He was good. But he's not better than Spillane. But we got people saying Spillane ain't all that. And I'm like, who you want? JJ Watt? I mean, who do you want? Like, come on, man. Y'all just saying stuff because it sounds good to you, but it don't sound good to me. Denzel Perryman. Yeah. S-Ray says a picture of Pete Carroll and Jim Harbaugh sitting next to each other on the Raiders' IG. Jim looks weak. Well, I mean, Jim has got to go through heart. He's got to have a heart surgery. This is the last cookie you're getting, bro. You're not eating these cookies, man. I'm going to give you one more. Hold on, y'all. One more cookie, bro. Like I said, don't be telling your mama I gave you cookies, man. I don't want to be in trouble, bro. Here. That's it. Okay. Yeah, man, but he's got things he's got to do, bro. He's got to get his heart done and his hip done. Go sit down, son. Okay, so yeah, man. Yeah, my son is off the chain, man. But you know, that's what happens when you the prince. When you the prince, you demand shit. Okay? He's doing exactly what he's supposed to do. Make me do some shit. He's doing exactly what he's supposed to do. All right. Daddy, I'm ready to eat. Daddy, I need this. I need that. Hey man, that's what he's supposed to do, dog. Okay. All right. Central Coast Cali Raider. Training camp is going to be back in Napa. That's not official yet, but I hear you. Okay. Thomas Howard passed away. Ah, man. Thomas Howard was a good player for us, bro. I like Thomas Howard. Wow. S. Ray, if Spytek goes down on your list and resigns, then would you give him a seal of approval? We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. You know, we'll see. We'll see. He ain't done it yet. Why don't he do it? Then we'll find out. I ain't doing it before that. And I may not do it after. Like I said, man, I'm not an easy win, bro. I'm not an easy win at all, bro. I'm not an easy win. Okay. All right. Yeah, little man definitely want to eat. Okay. All right. Sergio spills that fires, tackles a green dot, pay the man. Yeah, man. But like I said before, man, I mean, you got to understand where you are in life. Al Jordan, most people say Spillane isn't good, probably didn't even play football. I know I played football, and you don't hear me saying that shit. When we did the top six, most important free agent decisions when we did it 2 days ago. And I did from 6 all the way down to 1. Guess what was number 1 on my list? Out of everything. Spillane was number 1. Merrick was 2. Kuntz was 3. Okay?
Can I pick me up?
All right, that's what I'm saying. That's number 1 priority. Free agent. We know Max is number 1, but Max ain't a free agent. Him getting his money, he's under contract for 2 years. So I had to make sure people understood. Oh, Max is more important. No, not when it comes to free agent, because Max is not a free agent. But when it comes to free agents, Spillane's number 1. Merrick was number 7 on my list. I mean, not Merrick, excuse me. Pau Mao was 7. Okay? Glad it happened. But we got a lot of shit in between that needs to get taken care of. Sit down, son. All right. Okay. Jason Marshall, not sweating it with Spillane. Raiders can't be that stupid and let him walk. Oh man, he's not that good though, man. I mean, we got a bunch of other dudes that can do it. Even though I've never heard of them. Who's the backup? Let's just see how much you guys know. Who is our backup middle linebacker? I'll wait. Don't say Snowden, because he ain't. It ain't Snowden. Who is it? I can't even tell you. I can't tell you who's behind Spillane on the depth chart. Because Spillane's an Iron Man, bro, and he played all 17 games. That man has never missed a game with the Raiders since he's been here. He played 17 games in 2023, started, and he played 17 games last year. Like I said before, man, it's so easy to replace guys. It's so easy to get new dudes. But then again, you can't name nobody. All right. Okay. That man be balling. Hijack. I don't know what this guy's talking about, man. I'm gonna get you out of here, man, because obviously you're on here playing on my feed. You playing on my feed, I'm just gonna get rid of your ass. Okay. Bernie. All right, took somebody to say it. Is Bernie better than Spillane? Masterson. Is Masterson better than Spillane? No. And are those guys legitimate middle linebackers, or are they linebackers that you guys are going to line up as the Mike? These dudes, I've seen these guys play outside linebacker, left side and right side. I've never seen them play Mike unless Spillane was out. And when have you seen Spillane out? So just because they're linebackers don't mean that they're the middle linebacker. They could be, the green dot is, who had the green dot when Spillane wasn't in there? Who's the quarterback of the defense?
Can I pick me up?
Can I pick you up? What do you want to pick you up, man? You know how heavy you are, man? You're like 40 pounds now, bro. You're too heavy, bro. All right. Lucero Branch, not potential, but not better. What's potential mean? What's potential mean? If it was about potential, Zeus would be leading the NFL in rushing, wouldn't he? As big as his arms were. Man, did you see Zamir White's arms, bro? Y'all was going crazy last year. Oh, did you see Zamir White's arms? His arms was huge. I said, what's I got to do with running football?
Wow.
What's I got to do with running football? It don't got nothing to do with running football. His arms were so big, he still fumbled. All that big ass weightlifting didn't help his hands. You can have big arms all you want to. When you got baby hands, it doesn't help you. You got hands as big as my son trying to hold on to a football. Okay. All right. Yusuf said, I agree with you. Move Diablo to SS if we re-sign him. I haven't heard Diablo's name. Okay. Black Raider, Spillane is a beast. We need to do it all. We can keep him. Yeah. Sarah Branch, I wanted Josh back. Yeah, I was definitely wanting Josh back, but that's what happens when you keep playing with people. Okay, you keep playing with people's money, that's what happens. Yeah, you're kind of tall, black man. You're pretty tall, bro. You want to come down here and sit on me on the stairs real quick, man? I'll be on there about 5 more minutes, dog. Lakers getting ready to come on, son. You gonna watch the game with Daddy?
I
Watch the basketball game?
Ryan's World.
You want to watch Ryan's World? What's Ryan's World got to do with basketball? All right. All right. You guys get both of us. All right. Is that it, y'all? Okay, cool. All right, say bye, son. Bye.
Bye.
Okay. So we about to go, man. Gotta go feed this kid, man, and get ready for this Laker game. But that's my thoughts on what we had popping. Okay. I think that like I said before, Spytek said the right shit. Outside of that, we played the Waiters last year. I didn't like that shit. But outside of that, I give him a B. And then Pete's saying what Pete needs to say. But Pete definitely mentioned Malcolm Kuntz. Spytek definitely mentioned taking care of Max. At least his intention. And we're going to be they're definitely looking at defensive players and looking who they can see. And hopefully somebody will jump off the screen. Somebody will jump off the screen and get something done. Okay. And we'll, out at that camp with somebody that's like a Xavier Worthy from last year. I mean, I didn't think Xavier Worthy was going to be balling the way he balled for Kansas City, but I thought he's just going to be running fast. Okay, but he can ball, bro. But definitely scored 2 tugs in Super Bowl. All right, Jason Marshall, salute to the nation. Okay, LeBrady Skywalker in the house. All right, y'all, go ahead and go, man. Feed my son, man. Turn this Laker game on, man. I expect to see a blowout. I expect to see Luka and Bron act a fool, and that's what I'm looking forward to. Nah, holla at y'all tomorrow, man. Make sure y'all checking out all the lives, especially yesterday when we talked about, that was a very good live yesterday talking about Isaiah Powell getting re-signed, and then the day before that, man, so you can get an idea of why Spillane just ain't that good when he really is that good, okay? All right, man, love y'all. I'm at the checking filter.